To strengthen the corners and the joints of each of these walls sections together, I'm using these 4.5-inch screws. They have the shear strength of a 3/8 inch lag screw. These are made by Fasten Master. This box of 50 was, I think, $35, something like that. It was crazy. They're really very nice screws here in the sun. They have a multiple star head. It's very small bits. A regular star bit won't fit in there, but it did come with its own head driver. You have to put it in with an impact driver because they have quite a bit of wood to go through, and they are self-tapping if you use the impact driver. So what I'm using these for is on my back wall to connect the back wall and corner to this wall and to make sure that that corner is tight. But I'm going to be going around and putting all the lag screws in to tighten all these walls together. They're already nailed and screwed together with 3.5-inch screws, and I'm going to use these shear strength for overkill. You gotta love overkill on a moving vehicle. I already started, put them in the bottom of the door, and I put another one up. Now those go straight into these sill plates, which are bolted to the trailer. And then I did it again at the top of the door here to hold those into place. I clamped these two walls together tight, and then I put another set of lag screws in here.
And there's one on this side going inward, and then there's one at the bottom, then there's a couple on the inner side as well.
Now a window will go here, so I dropped it down about 2.5 inches. There's one there.
Put another one here, which is about 1 foot up from the sill. 2 more down here in the cripple, which goes through the cripple, through the king stud, and into the corner. And then I did it again on the outside down here.
So I'm gonna just go around and tighten up. I've got all the corners to do, and I'll do the top up in the loft. I'll do all of those up there after I put the beams in and put the loft floor. Then I'll be able to stand up there without a ladder. This is the starboard rear corner. I put one up right in there.
Another one up here. Another one there. 2 more up here. One going here, down into above this window. I got another one going into the window on this wall. Another one here. Another one there. And then going up into there's 2 up here, going into the studs. And then on the port side, I did the same thing. One going straight down, this is over the front door. And I got one going in here, another one going in there. I got 2 going in up here on the French door above. This is above the French door, and this holds this top plate down through to this stud. This top plate's through to this stud, and this one down here to this one. These are 4.5 inches. Then over here, did the same thing up there at the top. Another one there, there. And then we got 2 under here, under the windowsill, holding that corner together. Pretty good.
These are the Simpson ties that I put on. This is a T shape, so it holds the vertical structure to the horizontal. Did that on both sides of the corners. This is a square, and it's angled in such a way that it forces it to stay in a square 90-degree angle. So those are pretty much on the bottom of most of the vertical bracing structures. I went around to all of the major components and installed these all the way around just to reinforce all the nails and things. When I attached these 2 studs together, for example, I put nails in at random locations. These screws are inside of that to go to there, but this is inside the window. This is a window right here. But I didn't want to put this bracket inside the window, which would interfere with the framing of the window itself. So I went underneath. It is attached in multiple places on the way down, so on both sides of that, it goes down to the sill. This is the Simpson strong tie that came in. It's galvanized 18 gauge, 100 foot, 1.25 inches wide. You use 10D or 8D nails. But this stuff is, it's a metal strap, and it's really it's even hard to bend. I can't even. It's specifically meant to tie the house together to hold against wind shear. I have begun to install the band that will wrap the house at different angles. There's a very big window here, so I can't go like diagonally across that area. Even here, the diagonal is very slight, and I wanted to catch this door frame. The French door will be here, so I wrapped it around that, and I'm nailing every single hole that will fit. This one goes off, you can see light through it, you can see, but every single hole I'm using the galvanized ring shank 8-penny nails that is recommended. I started at that one end and I just nailed each one in sequence, so then my next ones are here, and so I'll pull it tight, put those two in, and then hammer it in and make that crease very sharp, and then I'll continue installing and pull as I go to make this very tight. So I'm going to make an almost straight, it goes slightly angled here, almost straight, and then it'll angle around downward a little bit here. Around the back side, this is a window also, so I figure I could go a little bit angled on this one. I probably will install a second one atop and going down at a steeper angle here, but I want to go once around on every wall that I can before I start going back a second time. I'm going to use the whole roll and strap it everywhere I can.